Okay, when it comes to safety, the idea, like Will just asked about when does safety become style? The idea of why I wear knee pads and why I clinch, that's important. So face me, please. And any point in time we started wrestling right now, if you decided to make a fist and touch my chin, like that's real world that we have to talk about. Cool? So I don't necessarily want to be in this area for takedowns at all. I want to be much closer. So when we're doing takedowns, specifically my style, Hickson's style, Hickson has a lot. I'm not going to put words in his fucking mouth. Hickson does whatever Hickson wants. I specifically prefer the clinch because I'm tired of being punched in the face. It's been 42 years. It's been a lot of punches. I don't like it. I don't want to be a boxer. My job is to cover the distance to manage the damage, right? So there's these little spaces in between where if you stay where you are right now, I can touch you, you can touch me. I can touch you, you can touch me. I can touch you, you can touch me. We want to be as close as possible or just out of range, depending on what you want to achieve. Do you want to evade or do you want to clinch, right? So when it comes to this, the basic rules of etiquette for this, if I want to start doing takedowns, I don't necessarily like the idea of this kind of control, this kind of distance between us. Now, it doesn't mean that this is wrong in any way, shape, or form. This can be achieved. But right now, he can do damage to me. He can knee me, he can punch me, he can elbow me, he can headbutt me. I give a shit about that. I really give a shit about that. I've been kneed and punched and elbowed and headbutted enough. I'm good. I want to get to the clinch. Now, the rules of this clinch. If I was to shoot in and put my nose before my toes, two terrible things can happen right now. He can touch me before I can touch him. That's a big one. And two, if he just gently leans forward, he can add weight to me. So anytime, step over here just a little bit, I drop below what's known as the crosshairs, he can add weight to me. Anytime I'm too high, he can push me away, right? So there's this little space right here, right in the sternum. When we clinch, freeze here, I don't want to come in too low. Lean forward, tap, and I don't want to come in too high. Push my face away, tap. Cool. So if we start to break this down bit by bit by bit, I don't want to get punched, so I'm not going to stay in this range. I'm going to time the clinch. I'm going to clear things out of the way. And when I clinch, I don't want to go too low and I don't want to go too high. Cool? Cool. Cool. Camera? Okay. So those are some basic rules of etiquette. Clinching and all of that stuff is dependent on what's called base. If we don't have base, we have to be stronger and faster to achieve our goals. You don't get to be stronger and faster forever. You can use jujitsu though. Jujitsu is for everyone, and when I say jujitsu is for everyone, I don't mean moves. Moves are fucking moves. Jujitsu is the foundation that you put the moves on, okay? So the idea of me doing fucking things versus staying safe, super important.